Welcome to Screw the Commute, the entrepreneurial podcast dedicated to getting you out of the car and into the money. With your host, lifelong entrepreneur and multimillionaire, Tom Antion.
Hey everybody, it's Tom here with episode 951 of Screw the Commute podcast. Today we're going to talk about jazzing up your videos using TV and movie clips. And I don't want you to get in trouble for this, but it's certainly a great way to jazz up some videos. And I hope you didn't miss episode 950, which was sub-confirmation links. That sounds really fancy, but it's a way to get way more subscribers. And all of these are part of my YouTube series of quick, easy to implement tips that will really improve your videos and views and watch time and all that. And we're starting with episode 944 and going for a couple weeks yet with little YouTube tips that you can easily put in that'll really help out your channel. Now, anytime you want to get to a back episode, like episode 944, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, and today's 51, you go to screwthecommute.com/ and then the episode number. Now, make sure you pick up a copy of our automation ebook at screwthecommute.com/automate free, and check out my mentor program at greatinternetmarketingtraining.com. One more thing, the best thing you could ever do for the young people in your life is get them give them a scholarship to imtcva.org, where they'll have a usable skill that's in super high demand in as little as 6 months. All right, let's get on this. Now, what I'm talking about is using TV and movie clips to jazz up your videos. Now, first of all, this is done legally using a concept called fair use. Now, I am not going to go into fair use because there's tons and tons of videos on it, and some by attorneys, so I'm going to suggest that you listen to at least one of them, but I listen to 6 or 7 of them because I kind of get different tips from each one, from a guy named Ian Corzine, which is IANCORZINE. So he's a fair use attorney, and there's not hard and fast rules here, but there's principles that you can keep in mind that'll virtually make it impossible for you to get in trouble by using these TV and movie clips. And you see them all the time popped into videos if you watch a lot of YouTube. All right, so we're going to jazz up your videos. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you where to find places that specialize in these, and they're all free. So first one, it's got a couple different URLs that leads to the same place. Is getyarn.io, getyarn.io, or you can go to yarn.co, and you just search for phrases that you'd like. And there's a famous one by Michael Jordan that says, what's it say here? It says, stop it, get some help. That's like if you're talking about something people shouldn't be doing. But anyway, you just type in phrases or topics, and it'll bring up TV and movie clips that have that, and you can download them from there. So it's very, very cool and all free. Now, Yarn Messages was, I emphasize was, an app that you could put on your cell phone and pop these clips into messages, but the reviews are terrible, and I don't even think they're upgrading it anymore. Okay, another place is comb, comb.io, and they specialize in cartoon clips. So things like The Simpsons and, stuff like that. And same thing, all of these places, you're just going to type in a phrase or a topic, and it'll bring up things that talk about that. And then you download them. Next one is playphrase.me, playphrase.me. Just another one to try. Probably some of them don't have the ones you want, or if you're thinking of a scene from a movie, maybe one of them has it and one of them doesn't. So you try all of these places. They're all free. And then one place to kind of to start is, I don't know how you pronounce this, Quoed, Quodb.com, Quodb.com. And that's a place that doesn't have the actual clips. It's just you type in the phrases that you're looking for, and it brings up the movies and what year it was and all this stuff. And then you go to one of the other sites and search for it. So those are the ones that specialize in these TV and movie clips. And there may be other ones and new ones coming up, but those there's more than you could ever use in your whole career right there. Okay. Now, other ways you can do this. There's a site called shotdeck.com, SHOTDECK.com, and it has movie pictures. So it's not clips. And you say, well, what good is that to put in a video? Well, here's the trick. You use, and any video editor knows what this is, that's worth anything. It's called the Ken Burns effect. So you can put in a still shot from the movie, and the Ken Burns effect electronically makes it look like the camera's moving or something's moving. Another trick that a lot of people use is they zoom in on it or they zoom out to make some motion so people don't get bored just looking at individual pictures. Now, you can also go to YouTube and search for movie trailers and take still shots from pull the movie up, or the trailer up, take still shots from it, or you can do screen capture video. I think QuickTime does it on a Mac, and I use Camtasia on a PC. There's other screen capture video programs, and then you can edit those into your production. Another thing you can do with YouTube is there's a lot of programs called YouTube downloaders. I've used one called the number 9 convert.com. Now, you got to be careful with some of these YouTube downloaders. Many of them will trick you into clicking on ads and malware and stuff, so make sure you find a reputable one, and you can download the whole YouTube video. Let's see. Now, here's a pro trick. You can take a clip from a movie and take a still shot of it or break it up in your video editor into little small clips and then rearrange them so it doesn't look like the original. And then you can still do the same thing. If you turn off the audio, that's even going to make it less of a chance that you're ever going to get nabbed for copyright infringement. But most of this stuff is fair use. Now, when you go watching these fair use videos, you'll see that this is not 100%. Now, usually, you're not going to jail or getting a federal lawsuit against you usually. They're just going to take the video down, or they're going to give if you're monetized, they're going to give the money to the copyright holder. And some big studios are going to reject your appeal, even if it is clearly fair use. They're just going to be, shitty about it and reject YouTube's appeal, or your appeal through YouTube. But there's one little thing that I kind of learned last night is that you can push it even further if you want. If the copyright holder rejects your appeal, even though it's clearly fair use, you can push it further and get them to take it to court. And very few of them are going to, when they actually look at it. Some of them have these automated things that to see any of their work, and then automatically, hit you with copyright strikes and stuff like that. But some of them, when you push it, will actually look at it and they'll say, damn, that is fair use. We'll lose in court. It's not worth us sending lawyers to lose. So they might just say, oh, heck with it, go ahead. And then if you're doing a lot of positive stuff, you see a lot of stuff out there. A long time ago, a lot of these big companies said, that's just more promotion for us, free promotion. So you can also, if you're doing positives, now if you're ragging on things, then they're more likely to come after you. But anyway, the concept of fair use is pretty darn clear. If you keep things short, and I'm not going to go into all that because these other people explain it well, and I'm not an attorney anyway. But I'm not afraid to use it, and you shouldn't be either if you follow the advice from that video from attorney Ian Corzine. Okay, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Jazz it up, and then, hey, get in my school or my mentor program and make a lot of money online. How about that? And we'll see you more with more of this YouTube series coming up in the next couple of weeks. Catch you later.